for the government and regulation of the land and naval forces, to provide for calling forth the militia to execute the laws of the Union, suppress insurrections, and repel invasions, to provide for organizing, arming, and disciplining the militia, and for governing such part of them as may be employed in the service of the United States, reserving to the states respectively the appointment of the officers and the authority of training the militia according to the discipline prescribed by Congress, to exercise exclusive legislation in all cases whatsoever over such district, not exceeding 10 miles square, as may by cessation of particular states and the acceptance of Congress become the seat of the government of the United States, and to exercise like authority over all places purchased by the consent of the legislature of the state in which the same shall be, for the erection of forts, magazines, arsenals, dockyards, and other needful buildings, and to make all laws which shall be necessary and proper for carrying into execution the foregoing powers and all other powers vested by this Constitution in the government of the United States or in any department or officer thereof. Section 9, Limits on Congress. The migration or importation of such persons as any of the states now existing shall think proper to admit shall not be prohibited by the Congress prior to the year 1808, but a tax or duty may be imposed on such importation, not exceeding $10 for each person. The privilege of the writ of habeas corpus shall not be suspended, unless when in cases of rebellion or invasion the public safety may require it. No bill of attainder or ex post facto law shall be passed. No capitation or other direct tax shall be laid, unless in proportion to the census or enumeration herein before directed to be taken. No tax or duty shall be laid on articles exported from any state. No preference shall be given by any regulation of commerce or revenue to the ports of one state over those of another, nor shall vessels bound to or from one state be obliged to enter, clear, or pay duties in another. No money shall be drawn from the Treasury, but in consequence of appropriations made by law, and a regular statement and account of the receipts and expenditures of all public money shall be published from time to time. No title of nobility shall be granted by the United States, and no person holding any office of profit or trust under them shall, without the consent of the Congress, except of any president, emolument, office, or title of any kind whatever, from any king, prince, or foreign state. Section 10, Powers prohibited of states. No state shall enter into a treaty, alliance, or confederation, grant letters of marque and reprisal, coin money, emit bills of credit, make anything but gold and silver coin a tender in payment of debts, pass any bill of attainder, ex post facto law, or law impairing the obligation of contracts, or grant any title of nobility. No state shall, without the consent of the Congress, lay any imposts or duties on imports or exports, except what may be absolutely necessary for executing its inspection laws. And the net produce of all duties and imposts led by any state on imports or exports shall be for the use of the Treasury of the United States, and all such laws shall be subject to the revision and control of the Congress. No state shall, without the consent of Congress, lay any duty of tonnage, keep troops or ships of war in time of peace, enter into any agreement or compact with another state.
Take it to the streets. We're going to go out here to Gay Street. We're going to turn left. We're going to double back and then turn on Cumberland. We kind of set it up that way, so if anybody needs to bail out early, you're really not that far from where we start. We're going to try and go almost all the way down to Cumberland Strip and double back. And so, again, we're just going to stick on the sidewalks. Please no bullhorns or loud noises or anything of that sort. We're just going to be peaceful supporters of our President, Ron Paul, and let's get out there.
Most importance. It is a document that, unfortunately, I don't think enough American citizens are as familiar with as they should be.
What's going on,
It's the foundation of, in my opinion, everything this country stands for, all the freedoms that we all enjoy and sometimes take for granted on a day-to-day basis. I think it's important for people to remember this.
You know, a lot of the kids now don't understand how important it is for you to keep reciting, have parents that keep making them aware of the document.
as I say, without us remembering it and speaking it and reading it, it's words on paper, and it dies without us as proud American citizens keeping it alive.
Could you tell me your name and spell it?
My name is Joe Bedford, B-E-D-F-O-R-D.
Thank you so much.
Great, thank you.
That's cool. We like walk along. It's 2 a.m. Okay, post it. It was great though, because we came across one that was a night hucking sign way high. I put one of my friends on my shoulders and lifted him up, and he covered it. Covered a couple that said Hillary. We're doing it again, we could say, no, it wasn't us last time. Those were white ones. We've got blue ones.
Put your hand up and march that way.